Hi everyone, I'm Kathleen, and that's Sandra, and we're here today to talk to you about Google Classroom Ask a Question. In your Google Classroom, you have the ability to ask your students questions. This is a great tool to use if you want to check for understanding, perhaps have an exit ticket, or even have a student conversation. So on your classwork tab, you would click Create and then Question. So the same idea as if you're creating an assignment, you would ask your students a question. So in this case, I'm going to ask my students a short answer question. You do have the option to do multiple choice. I'm going to start with short answer. And I'm going to ask the students to please provide an example of a simile. Now I realize that's not actually a question, but it is still asking students to do a task. I can provide some simple instructions here. Type your response. Be sure to include a simile, not a metaphor, because we've been studying those together. Again, I can add anything from my Google Drive. I could add a YouTube video if I had a reference video that I wanted my students to review, perhaps before giving me the example. I can also have a link to a website if I had some examples from a good website of similes. Similar to any Google Classroom assignment, I can assign this to multiple classes. I can give it a point value. Since I'm just checking for understanding, however, I'm just going to make this ungraded. You can provide a due date. Say I want this due tomorrow. And I can choose my topic, and we are in week 4. Now you have 2 options here for a short answer. You can have students reply to each other. So if you wanted to have a discussion question, you could provide that here and give students the opportunity to reply to each other. I'm going to uncheck that because I just want to see this for my own information. You can also provide students the opportunity to edit their answer if you want. Now you can ask this question or you can schedule it. So if you're a pre-planner, you can schedule it. And again, if you have multiple classrooms that you teach throughout the day, you can schedule it for each classroom as well. But I'm just going to ask right now. And now you can see here, it's got this icon, which is different than an assignment. It has the question icon. On the student side, let me refresh the student page here. Here, when the student clicks on it, they can click View Question. And here is where they would type their answer and then click Turn It In. So very simple for the students to interact with it. And if they want to, they can send you a comment or a question about this as well. Back to the other type of question, which is multiple choice. So create question. Let's change this to multiple choice. I'm going to just go to a real simple one so I can show you how this works. What color is the sky on a sunny day? And again, I can put all of my options here. So I'm going to say red, blue, gray, brown. You can put as many responses there as you want. If you want to remove one of them, just click on the X over here. And then you have the option, again, same options as before, point values, due dates, topic, I have this week 4. And students can see a class summary, which means they can see after they've responded how everyone else has responded. I'm just going to leave that here. If you don't want students to see how everyone else responded, because they might communicate with each other and say, hey, looks like everybody else answered B. I answered, A, so you might want to change your answer. You can uncheck that. And then we're going to ask. And then going on over to the student side, let me just refresh. Go back here. And what color is the sky on a sunny day? And again, for the students, it's right here. I'm going to click blue and turn in. And you will be able to make changes to your answer as a student, which is good because we don't want them to change their answer, and turn it in. And you can see here, since I've allowed students to see the responses, I can see that one student, which is me, has responded in blue. And that is how you can add questions to your Google Classroom. Now, remember, you can use this for exit tickets. You can use this for checking for understanding. You can use it for classroom discussion. You can even just build it as a quick little quiz, an entrance ticket. I know we talk about exit tickets, but entrance ticket to see what students already know about a topic. SEL check-ins, great idea, Sandra. So that's what you can do with asking a question feature in Google Classroom. And as always, if you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out to digitalcoaches@mylusd.org, book an appointment with us, or visit our website. Join us next Tuesday as we talk about originality reports, which if you do any type of writing in your classroom, you're going to want to be there for that session. So we'll see you next week.